Fort Worth, Texas. Do you need to find us when we're not open? You can. Just go to tarpleymusic.com. Got another gold label here by Taylor. Man, these gold labels are just knocking it out of the park. This is the 717E, E for electric, right? So this is their Grand Pacific Deep Body, which essentially is their round-shouldered dreadnought, right? You can tell by the little thicker waist here, as I can relate. So this, their claim to it was a warm sound with clear lows. You get that low end without any muddiness, right? And I'm going, okay, so I get the guitar out and that pretty much nails it. Like doing like an F sharp minor 7 or something. I hear this F sharp, it's really clear, it doesn't sound muddy, and I think it's just a gorgeous sound. How do we get that gorgeous sound? Well, it's Sitka spruce top with Indian rosewood back and sides. Now, it is a torrefied spruce top, which is not terrified, it's torrefied. Which essentially is just their aging process to kind of, it does give it a little bit different look, but it kind of warms it up as if it had been sitting and aged. So, aging faux, if you will. So, and then beautiful satin neotropical mahogany neck, which you normally see on these with their ebony fretboard, and a white tusk nut, and the white micarta saddle, which on their higher end guitars, that's what you're going to get. These are actually plastic pins here on a Honduran rosewood bridge. And you get some Taylor nickel tuners, hold very, very well. So, this guitar, really, I don't know. We'll have to talk about it later, but I think the price doesn't make sense with how great it sounds. so, which is a good thing for you guys, right? So, and it is electric, so there is the LR Bags Element VTC. VTC, of course, stands for Variable Tone Control, so one of your knobs is a tone. The other is volume. Very, very simple. However, on this one, and I don't know if I've just not noticed on the other ones or just noticed on this, but the tone control actually has a detent, which is that little notch right in the middle, so you can tell when you're right in the middle of where that is. And that's great, because this thing can move, you know. And when we do the demo and such like that, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to keep it right there with the volume, and we're going to mic it up, and then we're going to give you a combination of direct, and we're going to do the combination with the mics and just try to represent as much as we can what this thing sounds like when you're not sitting here. And of course, I will do some just with my fingers, and then we'll do some with the pick also. All right, so we've heard this guitar on its own and mic'd up in both, but I want to know what it sounds like in the song. So let's find out. All right, hit it, boys. Okay, so yeah, warm sound with clear low, yeah. So like I had mentioned before, I don't know, the price of this doesn't make sense, but in a good way. Like, I think, it's kind of beating up some $4,000 and $5,000 ones, So, and guitars are weird, right? I know it's wood and metal, nothing consistent about either one of those things, but this thing plays and sounds fantastic. I literally did not fight this at all, which I normally, fight heavily on guitars, but this one was pretty easy to play. So unfortunately, that just is my playing. I can't do anything about that. But man, this thing, and it's just got a huge sound in this room. It's hard to really get that to you. We do have really nice high-end mics to capture the sound and such, but it's still something different about it being up against your body as you strum this thing. So if you're looking for a big, huge, full-sounding guitar that you can just strum away or do some fingerstyle and you're a singer-songwriter guy or you're a solo acoustic guitarist, general, you can look at the gold labels, honestly. But man, this is just a huge, warm sound, and it does feel, it doesn't feel like a jumbo or anything. It feels like a dreadnought, but and I like how they do the rounded shoulders, almost like an old-school dreadnought, and it is just gorgeous. And this pickup, the VTC, I really like the VTC because there's a lot in it with its simplicity, right? So nice tone knob that can cut or boost, and then simple volume, and that's it. And it's right here, just handy. So when you're dealing with a heckler or whatever it is you do, you got your knobs right there. And I don't know, I just loved doing this guitar. We might just film it again. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to. Because I think it may have to go bye-bye after we film it, and I don't want it to go bye-bye. So I'm going to spend some more time with me. Where are you going? Why do all my favorite guitars leave me? It's all right. Anyway, so I hope you learned something about gold label in general. You need to check out a lot of the Taylor gold label guitars. We do have other videos of other gold labels. These are just really, really cool what they're doing with these guitars. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It really helps us if you like it. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you can keep watching us. And if you'd like to know as we drop more videos, you can just turn on the little bell there, turn on your notifications, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.